By the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know to pull off crazy combos like this. Follow me on Twitch, by the way.
Bro, usually I do better at the beginning. Well, that was a lie, but usually I'd like...
Pause. Subscribe to him. Please, I feel bad.
That also gonna be a lie.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say usually I do better. Oh my god, dude. What is this combo right now? What is this combo? Stream, I swear I'm good at video games. I swear.
I'm still going. I'm still.
Yes.
69 hit lead.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even hit 30.
Now, if you guys stick around long enough, I'll reveal my secret technique that I implement when attempting to initiate combos and just reducing KB in general, just as a bonus. So smash that like button and subscribe, because I work really hard on these videos. Also, look at this, we have 5K. We hit it. Maybe I so much of that. It was kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't fast enough. Let's go, 5,002. Oh yeah. This time, I want you guys to spam the comments with sushi so Senpai algorithm notices us. But before all that though, the support on my last video has been extremely heartwarming. The fact that you guys enjoyed that video so much made the 260 hours it took to edit that, and the fact that it got copyrighted after all that, all worth it in the end. Domo. All that aside though, let's talk about combo locking. You dare defy it me?
Dude, you need that shit. What is that read?
You dare defy it.
What is that read?
It's called, they call me Lunar long arms in the hood, homie. Essentially, combo locking involves locking your opponent in a combo that's basically impossible to escape if done perfectly. Well, as long as the opponent has a stable Wi-Fi connection and doesn't turn around and run away and out of the combo, it should be fine. In order to initiate a proper combo, here are the key areas you need to pay attention to. Ichi, aim. Obviously, if you can't aim at someone, you can't hit them. And if you can't hit them, you can't combo them. And if you can't combo them, that's probably why you're watching this video. Okay, standard reach range of most servers is 3 blocks. So in order to take advantage of all the reach available to you, I recommend aiming at the middle of your opponent's head if you're both on the same level though. Check this out guys. If hitboxes are turned on, you may notice a line extending out from the center of your head. This line represents your reach. The straighter you aim, the straighter your line is, and the more you'll be able to reach, which is why I recommend aiming at the center of your opponent's head. See for yourself. Okay, I'll space myself 3 blocks away from the opponent. As you can see, if I lower my aim, my reach is limited to less than 3 blocks. And the same is true if my aim is higher than the center of the opponent's head. Hence, the shortest possible path from the center of my head to the opponent is straightforward. If we're level, that would also line up with the center of the player's head. The only time you shouldn't aim at the opponent's head is if they're above you. There's one thing the Pythagoras theorem has taught me, is that the hypotenuse is longer than the opposite. Okay, in English, just aim forward, man. If you want to get better at aiming, try messing around with your sense and DPI. If you want to try my sensitivity, I play on 1200 or 1100 DPI and 89 sensitivity. So try that out. Maybe you might like it. Something that's really helped me get really good at aim is a really small custom crosshair. The method to this madness is that a smaller crosshair is going to force your aim to become more accurate. And it works.
You need that shit. What does that read?
Our next trick, lower FOV equals bigger target. So lower your FOV, it might be easier to aim after that. And for the love of God, please turn dynamic FOV off. It's unhealthy, man. Movement. Okay, the more you move, the harder it is for your opponent to track you, especially when that movement is unpredictable. Oh yeah, make sure you're sprinting as well. The less hits they get on you, the more opportunities you have to initiate a combo. But that isn't all there is to movement. Movement also involves space. When you're strafing left to right and comboing, trying to get too close to your opponent. Strafing left and right, it also slows down your movement, so you don't get too close. Don't be afraid to tap S and step back, or let go of W when you strafe if you think your opponent is also getting close enough to hit you during a combo. When you're strafing, try changing your directions after every hit on your opponent. When you find that rhythm, because it's all about timing, it's literally all about timing, feel free to switch it up a bit and do something like freestyle up in there. There are multiple methods of strafing. The one that I tend to mix with my movement is 80 tapping. The next thing I'm going to talk about will make your strafing even more lethal and effective. That is sprint resets. The first hit you land on your opponent while sprinting deals the max KB to your opponent. Every hit after the first hit, you start dealing less KB. To avoid this scenario, a technique called sprint resetting was born. There are many different ways to reset your sprint. Ichi, S tap. This involves tapping S after every hit, resetting your sprints, and simultaneously stepping out of the opponent's reach. The next trick I'm going to show you, knee, block hitting. This is similar to S tapping, but you block your sword after every hit in 1.8.9. Great, but a sword is needed, so it's not as versatile as W tapping. This is my go-to. You let go of W for a split second after every hit, stopping your movement for a split second, keeping out of the range of your opponent, and resetting your sprint. It also helps reduce knockback. If you're thinking that, oh my gosh, I need like freaking a model low if I'm gonna combo well, no, you're wrong. Fun fact, CPS plays no parts in combo locking. If done right, you can combo someone with only 2 CPS. No! Before I review my knockback reducing secret that I don't see a lot of people talking about, just make sure you subscribe just in case, alright? Okay, you can always change your mind later. Without any further ado, that secret technique I've been hinting is called jump resetting. This technique is mainly used in Bedrock, but it also works on Java. Have you noticed when your player gets hit, as well as going backwards, taking knockback, you also go upwards? When you jump reset, you press your jump button for that split second you're midair when you get hit. I don't know the math behind it, but when you do that, it tends to reduce your knockback, and you end up taking none or very little if done correctly. If timed wrong, this technique can lead to your demise, especially in games like Sumo, because you're jumping. I mean, everyone knows when you jump, you take a lot of KB. Okay, got all that? A recap. Ichi, aiming at the head improves your reach. Knee, don't forget to strafe and remember not to get too close to your opponent. San, remember to sprint reset after each hit. Then try jump resetting. It might be hard to time at first, but you get the hang of it. Go, practice makes perfect. Roku, it's all about timing. My hope is that this video has helped you guys, and if it has, let me know by liking, subscribing, and commenting. Also, Akona says hi, and that you guys should try watching Adventure Time. It's a good show. Okay, goodbye.